let's take it from California to New York, because AOC was given a speech, and she's up for re-election right now. She actually has a contested election, and who knows, maybe she won't be in our hair much longer. She is being protested at a lot of her events lately, and she seems to be having some sort of nervous breakdown.
Very classy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Are running up the streets of New York. They got some people like you. Come on, AOC.
So people are very frustrated with AOC. I think her own constituents are like, wait a minute. You know, you were supposed to help us here in this district, but you've been for all of these big spending bills. Our economy's not doing so great, say across the country, but right here at home, you're into all of this woke stuff. The woman who was yelling there was in essence saying, hey, there's only two genders, male and female. AOC obviously is not all about that. And people are not happy that she's been voting for all this money for Ukraine and to escalate the war and the rest of it. And it's like she just kind of sits there and she's mocking these people and the rest of it. And it's like, you know, lady, you have not felt any adversity in your life. I am really willing to put that out there. Any real adversity. She pretends she's a victim, right? She's a progressive, so you have to be a victim. But she has not faced any adversity, and certainly no adversity when it comes to defending her ideas, right? The mainstream media absolutely loves her. She goes on CNN and, you know, they basically hand her candy and just let her do her thing. That's in essence what they do everywhere. She gets on the cover of Mademoiselle and Cosmopolitan and everything else. If you are a Republican that's new to the Congress, that might be thought of as kind of cool and new and fun, they treat you a little bit differently, much like Myra Flores, the Republican who won the Democrat seat for 100 years in the border town in Texas. And the New York Times basically said she was the leader of the new Latina or Latinx far right. That's what's going on over there. So when people come and protest her, now, by the way, I am not for protesters interrupting speeches. I have been interrupted a gajillion times. There's many videos of it. If you haven't seen the video that I think it's got millions and millions of views on YouTube, Google Dave Rubin University of New Hampshire and watch these crazy lunatic students coordinate screaming at me and all of this stuff and bringing noisemakers and everything else. I'm not for that. I like peaceful protest. You respect the speaker. Hopefully the speaker will respect you. It's why at every event that I do, I let people who disagree with me come up first. But putting aside the sort of the tactics of what these people were doing, I think people have had it. And it is AOC herself who many times has tweeted that the point of protest is to make people uncomfortable, get in their face, right? What did Maxine Waters say? Get in their face. Don't find out where they're eating. Don't give them a moment's safety, blah, blah, blah. That is what Democrat rhetoric has done. And now it's coming home. The chickens are coming home to roost, lady. And I think there's a chance we're not going to have much more with her. I think she could lose this election. I think anything is possible. That is how frustrated and sick of the woke people are.